Hello, I'm Joan Rhine, and I'm a mixed media artist. And I have worked both wall pieces and jewelry here at the Coast Highway Art Collective. First piece is a knitted copper wire artwork called Thunderbolt that I did during this last horrible year of COVID pandemic, and it has a thunderbolt which is made of check glass beads that is knitted. They are knitted into the fabric of the piece. And my two favorite media are metal and handmade paper. And moving on to some of the other wall pieces is a series of handmade paper work that I've been doing. And this particular series is a series of flags. The inspiration came from aerial views of landscapes over the United States. So it's kind of a flags of the US based on images that I captured from nature and my imagination. And the work is handmade paper layers, and they're hung like flags. The first one is the most recent that I just completed. It's called Midday Flag, and the middle is a morning flag diptych, and the one on the far side is called Dawn diptych, Dawn Flag diptych. And my colors are inspired by times of the day. We've only gotten to midday, so there's more to come, for sure. I do work that's both organic and geometric in concept, but it seems that I'm going through a geometric phase right now. So I brought out some other work that was also geometric, including this black and red cross, and that is handmade paper, textiles, and printing ink, kind of a relief printing of the ink and texture. Gold geometric is another handmade paper piece, and it's the technique is pulp painting. That's the background with a collage of handmade paper and textile, which, as you can see, that's my favorite combination for me. And the collaborative piece that's in the center is called Lighted Sculpture, and it's a handmade paper with gold leaf on the inside by Jim and me that we collaborated on the piece, and with a brass base. Inside it's lit up, and it looks like, if you have it in the right environment, which is a semi-darkened room, perfect mood light, there's a very nice glow from the lighted gold in the inside. As I said, my other loves are metal and paper, and I'm showing a series of jewelry that I've created. I started making jewelry about 25 years ago. I've always been an artist, but I love to experiment in different media, and the materials that I use are mostly sterling silver. I do have some gold also. These are both cases showing my work. My two most recent pieces of jewelry are this pendant necklace, which is called Homage to Modern Pendant Necklace. My designs the geometric designs are kind of a reference to the modern style, dating maybe 50s, a little bit earlier. And it's sterling silver with an azurite stone and beads. And the chain is woven, fine silver, hand woven by me. Another fiber techniques for metal. The bracelets that are here are also that woven chain, but they're sterling silver that's been oxidized. And moving on to the other jewelry case here, you can see I love chains. That's a new chain, and it's called Big Chain. It's a bimetal, which is gold and silver. It's 18 karat gold and oxidized sterling silver. And another really new piece of mine is the pin, and it's from Fun with Geometry series pin. And the stones and the stone and beads are turquoise, American mined turquoise. They're not imported at all. So that's a little bit about my work.
Another one uses also various images, and a lot of the collage elements are things actually that I've actually some elements from my own painting and drawing, and I'd say probably 90% of it. Anything else is work from work that I've done, and we go on to over here. Once again, we have more different kind of media. We have some pastel in here as well as acrylics, and then some text and other images that I've gotten from other things. I'm a mechanic, so one of my that was my trade for years, as well as other things, and so I have a lot. I often incorporate images from machinery and things like that I relate to, and this one has actually some images like that. This one is a good example of showing a lot of the print. I do relief prints, and this has a lot of printed elements in it, as well as drawn elements. And over here, same thing, there's more printed elements here, and it's just I just put a lot. I'd like to make the image very rich, small image, so that you can really look into it and continue to experience different things the more you look at the pieces. This one is called Lockset. It won a prize at I believe Art in the Redwoods. After Tea, this one actually is an interesting one because it has encaustic in it. Sometimes I use encaustic in other pieces just to create more of a transparency and a multi-layered effect in other works. Very seldom do I put pigment in the encaustic, which is a wax finish, and this one has a pigment in the encaustic, which is the green color, and then there's some other elements, some found objects in the image. And then this is a very recent picture. It also won a prize at the Wall Arts in collage and at the Salon show. And it has, again, more mechanical images in it, as well as text, and I brought a little color into it too. So it has, and another thing that may not show up on photographs as well, but it has a partial three-dimensional aspect to it. Just exploring the three-dimensionality of different papers and the ephemeral quality of paper itself.